Good evening and welcome into the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. As always, here at Davis High School, bringing you all the action all season long from the Davis Starts. They're back at home in action tonight against the Pleasant Grove Vikings. I'm Alex Napoles, happy to be here with you as we get ready for tip-off in a non-region contest here between two 6A teams looking to get the season started off right. Still early, the tip, and it's won by the Darts. Goes out to Coleman Atwater. Atwater trying to take it inside now, batted down, and given away by the Vikings as that one comes off the hand of Brennan Blackett. It'll be a dart ball with Bodie Sparrow on the inbound. Atwater, corner, three. He's got it. And the Darts, with the first points of the evening, it's Coleman Atwater with the three. Davis leads it 3-0. Here come the Vikings with the looking for a response. Ty Palmer. Palmer loses the handle. Sparrow tries to win it back. Palmer keeps, goes to the corner for three. Yes! As Andrew Anderson hits the three, ties it up. And here come possession Darts. Bessinger will leave it for Turley, who crosses the timeline. Brings it up for the Darts. Turley to Atwater. Atwater guarded by Palmer. Atwater to the rack, puts it up, can't get it to drop. And a whistle and a foul called. So it'll go against the Davis Darts. Christensen is called for the foul, first team foul for Davis with 7:06 left to go here in the first. Here's Palmer, who plays it to Brown. Brown cuts inside. Bessinger tries to steal that one away. The Darts come up with the ball. Turnover for the Vikings. Davis in possession. Sparrow now drives to the lane, puts it up. A whistle and a foul called. And Bodie Sparrow heads to the line. Good start here from both sides as now Davis has a chance to take the lead with some free throws. Bodie Sparrow at the line. Sparrow, free throw is up, and free throw is good. Takes a couple of bounces, but ends up in for a 4-3 Davis lead, 6:41 left to go. Bodie Sparrow's second free throw is up, and second free throw is no good. Rebounded by Bessinger as the Darts keep possession. Here's Bodie Sparrow. Kicks it out to Turley. Turley underneath. Plays it up, and Christensen can't get it to drop. Rebounded by Bessinger. Turley again. Bessinger now Atwater for three. Off the rim, no good. Another second chance opportunity for Davis, only momentarily as a jump ball is called. And it'll be possession Vikings. Nice offensive rebounding here for Davis in the early goings. Unable to capitalize and get some points. Ty Palmer. A whistle and a foul called. This one will go against Turley, as JT Turley is called for his first foul of the evening. And the Vikings here with possession. Ty Palmer. Palmer plays it underneath. It's Brown. Now it's Blackett. Guarded by Sparrow, turns, drives to the basket, kicks it out. Ends up in the hands of Anderson. Now it's Palmer. Palmer for three. No good. Rebounded by Coleman Atwater, who plays it to Sparrow. Sparrow now underneath. Christensen puts it up, and Creighton Christensen adds two for the Davis Starts. It's 6-3. Three-point lead for Davis. Palmer on the other end can't get it to drop. Bessinger with the defensive rebound for Davis. Now it's Sparrow on the other end. Leaves it for Atwater. Playing it now to Christensen. Back to Coleman Atwater on the wing. Guarded by Guthrie. Atwater drives, kicks it out. Turley in the corner for Sparrow. Sparrow now to the basket, tries to put it up, and a whistle and a foul called. Bodie Sparrow will head back to the line for free throws. Went 1 for 2 on his last trip. Let's see if he can go 2 for 2 on this trip as Bodie Sparrow gets ready for his first free throw. That foul called on Zane Windsor. Free throw's up. Free throw is good as the Davis Darts extend the lead. Bodie Sparrow's second free throw coming up. Substitutions here for the Vikings as well. Second free throw. Bodie Sparrow is up. And Sparrow is good. 2 for 2 on that trip to the line as the Darts extend the lead 8-3 with 5:07 left to go in the first. This is Brown. Now it's Windsor for 3. Gets it to drop. Good response by the Vikings on the other end. Now 2 for 2 on shots from beyond the arc. Christensen out in the corner for Sparrow. Sparrow drives, kicks it out, looks for Bessinger, drops to Bessinger, now plays it out to Coleman Atwater. Atwater kicks it back out. Now it's Turley in the corner for 3, and he's good. JT Turley in the corner extends the lead for the Darts. Pleasant Grove now looking for a response. 4-3, no good. Rebounded by Bessinger. Now it's Turley who spins underneath to Christensen. Kicks it out. Bessinger, Atwater near the top of the key. Drives into the lane. Puts it up. Gets it to drop. But an offensive foul called. Apologies. It is going to go against the Vikings. And Coleman Atwater with an N1. .409 left to go. Coleman Atwater has a chance here to add one more and make this a three-point play. Free throw from Atwater is up, and it's good. 14-6. The Darts lead it with 4:05 left to go here in the first. Ball comes out to Brown. Now it's Guthrie. Windsor in the corner for Brown. Tries to hit a 3, no good. Vikings keep possession. Here's Palmer. Palmer near the top of the key. Guarded by Christensen. Out to Anderson, 4-3, no good. Rebounded by Bessinger. Kicks it out to Atwater. Coleman Atwater now on the other end. Leaves it for Christensen. Back to Coleman Atwater, who plays it to Sparrow. Sparrow swings it over to Turley. Turley drives underneath to Christensen, puts it up, and gets it to go. 10-point lead for the home side with 3:15 left to go. Ball stolen away by Davis, and now the Darts drive with Atwater. Christensen, what a play there from Coleman Atwater, who lobs it up to Christensen, and Christensen puts it in. 18-6, Davis lead with 2:56 left to go in the first. Vikings looking for a response. Windsor underneath, plays it to Brown. Brown drives, and a whistle, and a foul called. This one will go against Christensen, who's called for his second foul. Substitution here as Bennett Wright checks in for Davis. Christensen heading to the bench for a breather. Inbounded now by the Vikings, brought down by Guthrie. Guthrie drives, another whistle, another foul, and this one will go against Coleman Atwater. Atwater called for a foul, his first of the evening. Fourth team foul for the Davis Darts, as Guthrie here will inbound, leaves it for Palmer. Palmer guarded by Bessinger. Palmer drives, kicks it out. Now it's Johansson. Johansson guarded by Turley. Gets it to Palmer. Palmer for three. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded by J.T. Turley. And now Turley brings it up for Davis, who takes it all the way to the lane. Puts it up and can't get it to drop, but a foul called. J.T. Turley will head to the line for free throws. This one is called on Hudson Guthrie, who gets called for his second of the evening. Turley at the free throw line, puts it up, can't get it to drop. Substitutions here for Pleasant Grove. Brennan Blackett checks back in for this Pleasant Grove side. It's the start of a new era. Carson Williams, the new head coach, former BYU grad assistant, now leading this Pleasant Grove Vikings side. Off to a 1-2 start, looking to go 2 for 2. However, trail as a timeout's taken on the court. We'll take it as well here on the Rewind Sports Network. Timeout taken by Pleasant Grove. Getting ready to resume action here at Davis High School with 2:22 left to go in the first quarter. The Davis Darts lead at 19-6. Pleasant Grove brings the ball up with Johansson. Johansson leaves it for Brown. Back to Johansson. Johansson now drives to the lane, puts it up, and can't get it to drop, but a foul called. This one against Trayden Bessinger. Bessinger called for the foul, and we'll have Milo Johansson at the free throw line to try to cut into this Davis lead. First free throw is up. First free throw is good from Johansson. Second free throw coming up. Free throw's up, and free throw is good. 2 for 2 on that trip to the line from Milo Johansson, and makes it a 19-8 Davis lead. Turley on the other end. Bessinger near the top of the key. Plays it out to Atwater. Now underneath to Bessinger. Kicks it out to Sparrow. Sparrow up the baseline, drives, and puts it in with the dunk. Bodie Sparrow rises up like a salmon, takes it to the rack, and slams it down with one hand. 21-8 with 1:51 left to go in the first quarter. The Vikings here will inbound. Bringing it up is Preston White. White to Johansson. Underneath to Brown. Drives underneath, looking for support. Leaves it for Windsor, puts it up, and gets it to drop. 21-10, Davis lead, and the Davis starts quickly on the other end. Here with Sparrow. Bessinger to Turley. Turley on the wing. Guarded by Brown. Now drives underneath. Bennett Wright tried to put it up, and Bennett Wright still is able to get it off, but can't get it to drop. Rebounded by the Vikings, and now here comes Brennan Blackett, who'll leave it for Windsor. Now it's White. White to Windsor. Windsor guarded by Turley. Leaves it for Johansson for three, and he gets it to go. Milo Johansson hits a corner three, cuts into this Davis lead with 41 seconds left to go here in the first. Turley drives, puts it up, a whistle, and a foul called. Turley will head to the line for free throws. As Milo Johansson is called for the foul, his first of the night. Turley, first free throw is up. First free throw is good. Second free throw coming up. as Turley puts it up and gets it to go. 2 for 2 on that trip to the line for Turley as the Davis Darts extend the lead. 30 seconds left. Here's Johansson. Taking his time here as we reach the final 15 seconds of the quarter. Guarded by Kauser. Blackett for 3. Off the rim, no good. And a whistle and a foul called. Milo Johansson tried to go up for the rebound. And Kauser is called for a foul. 3 seconds left on the clock. Free throws coming up here for the Pleasant Grove Vikings as Milo Johansson at the stripe. First free throw's up, first free throw's no good. Spins around the rim and comes back out. 3 seconds left. Second free throw from Johansson is up and it's good. 1 for 2 on that trip to the line. And the Darts play it in. Moala will leave it for Turley. Turley drives, tries from deep. Can't get it to go as the buzzer sounds. We reach the end of the first quarter and the Davis Darts lead it 23-14 over the Pleasant Grove Vikings. The Darts looking to go 2-0 and remain undefeated on the year. Don't go anywhere. Second quarter action when we return here on the Rewind Sports Network. I want to welcome you back into Davis High School as we get ready to start second quarter action between the Davis Darts and the Pleasant Grove Vikings. Hot start to Coleman Atwater, allowing the Darts to take an early lead. And a nice offensive play from the Darts to extend that lead as they lead it 23-14 to start the second quarter. Moala at the top of the key. We'll leave it for Wright. Wright kicks it out to Kauser. Kauser tries to spin out of it and is able to keep possession. Here comes Coleman Atwater for Davis. Leaves it for Moala. Back to Atwater near the top of the key. Palmer guarding. Kicks it out. Now here's Bennett Wright at the baseline. 3 seconds left. Moala needs to get a shot off. Does. Can't get it to drop. Beats the shot clock. Gets the ball back. Moala trying to take it back up. Now Turley, who gets it to go. A little bit of chaos under the rim there for the Davis Stars, but ultimately JT Turley is able to get up and get it to go. And now here come the Pleasant Grove Vikings on the other end. It's Blackett. Plays it to Preston White. White for 3. No good. Rebounded by Turley. Turley now driving down the lane. Quick transition. Comes off the Turley as he loses the handle. Now here comes Pleasant Grove on the other end. Preston White puts it up and gets it to drop. Put 2 on the board for Preston White and another 2 for the Pleasant Grove Vikings. 25-16. The Darts lead it. Here's Wright. Does a good job to keep the handle. Now it's Turley right in the corner underneath to Moala. Moala looking for options. Kicks it out to Kauser. Kauser for 3 off the rim. No good. Rebounded and brought down by Ty Palmer. Palmer quickly out to Preston White. White on the wing. White now drives to the lane, puts it up, and can't get it to drop. Rebounded by Crockett. And a foul called. Pleasant Grove's doing a good job getting quickly down on the other end on transition to try to cut into this Davis Darts lead. End up with a foul as Cooper Crockett is at the line. First team foul for the Davis Darts here in the second quarter. Crockett, first free throw is up, and first free throw is no good. Substitutions coming up here for the Pleasant Grove Vikings and for the home side in the Davis Darts. Second free throw for Cooper Crockett. Free throw is up, and free throw is good, and goes 1 for 2 on that trip to the line. Makes it a 25-17 Davis lead. Here comes Coleman Atwater. And a shot clock. Didn't get the shot clock started as Coleman Atwater was bringing the ball up. Take a second here to get things adjusted on the shot clock. 6:04 left to go in the second quarter. It'll be Bessinger here on the near sideline to inbound. Ball now with Bessinger, 29 on the shot clock as we resume play. Coleman Atwater for Davis. Atwater near the top of the key, now drives to the lane, kicks it out. It's Sparrow in the corner, playing it out to Bessinger, stolen away by the Vikings. Here comes Palmer, who puts it up and gets it to go. Huge giveaway from the Davis Darts. Huge pickoff there by the Vikings. Cut into this lead to make it 25-19. Coleman Atwater now to Kauser, underneath to Christensen. 16 left on the shot clock. Here's Coleman Atwater, who drives. Nice jumper, nice look there from Coleman Atwater, just couldn't get it to drop. And now ball on the other end with the Vikings. It's Guthrie, stolen away by Coleman Atwater. Here comes Bessinger on the other end. Back to Atwater. Kauser underneath to Christensen. Near the top of the key, plays it out to the wing for Sparrow. Sparrow drives, kicks it out. Kauser corner, three is good. Nicely done by Kauser to hit a three, a much needed three, to put a stop to this Pleasant Grove run. Pleasant Grove on the other end, still looking for a response. Rebounded by Bodie Sparrow. Now ball back to Sparrow on the other end. Christensen brings it down, kicks it out. Bessinger does a good job to keep that one in. Now to Kauser, to Coleman Atwater. Chad Sims giving instructions here on the near sideline. To Kauser, 11 on the shot clock. Drives, spins, slips, and is called for the travel. It's going to be a turnover for the Davis Darts. Vikings ball with 4:14 left to go in the second quarter. 28-19, Davis lead. Here's Ty Palmer bringing it up for Pleasant Grove. Plays it to Blackett. Blackett back to Palmer. Palmer underneath. Who gets it back out? That's Johansson trying to put it up. That was Blackett who couldn't get it to drop. Here's Coleman Atwater. Atwater now tries to take it to the basket. And another travel called against the Davis Darts. It'll be a turnover for the Darts. Vikings ball. 3:50 left to go here in the second quarter. Andrew Anderson to inbound for Pleasant Grove. Ty Palmer for the Vikings. Gives it to Anderson. Anderson leaves it for Blackett. Blackett now to Brown. Guthrie drives. Looking for support. Puts it up. Can't get it to drop. Christensen wrestles it down. A foul called. This one will go against Hudson Guthrie, who's called for his third foul of the evening. And continue to have issues here with the clock at Davis High School. We got another stoppage in play with 3:34 left to go in the second. Officials here on the near sideline talking to the scorers table, making sure everything lines up on the clock. All right, I want to welcome you back into Davis High School after the officials' timeout to make sure we got the clock timed up all right. Davis back in possession with Bessinger. Plays it out to Bodie Sparrow. Sparrow near the top of the key, drives, puts it up, and a whistle and a foul called. 3:16 left to go. Another foul called here against the Pleasant Grove Vikings. This one goes against number 10, Zane Windsor, as Bodie Sparrow heads to the line for free throws. Sparrow, first free throw is up. First free throw is good. Second free throw coming up. Free throw's up, and free throw is good. Takes a couple of bounces around the rim and ends up in. It's a 30-19 Davis lead with 3:14 left to go in the second quarter. It's now Palmer, guarded by Turley. Ball batted away by Christensen. Turley tries to get on the end of it, and it goes out of bounds and out. Pleasant Grove lucky to keep possession here, as Christensen did a great job there to bat that one away. Turley couldn't reel it in. Christensen again trying to get in to steal that one away, and a whistle. And Christensen's called for a foul, his third of the afternoon. Kauser checks back in. Christensen heads to the bench for a breather. Ball in for Blackett. Blackett will leave it to Palmer. Palmer looking for options. Guarded by Bessinger. Now it's Blackett. Out to Anderson. Now corner three from Johansson is no good as it bounces in and out. Now here comes Coleman Atwater trying to keep possession on the other end. They'll say it came off of Coleman Atwater, and it'll be a turnover for the Darts. Quick break from Coleman Atwater. Gives possession back to the Vikings. This is Palmer. Crosses the timeline. Turley guarding. Kauser comes across, tries to strip that ball out, and a travel called against Ty Palmer. It'll be a turnover for the Vikings. Ball back with the Davis Darts. 2:20 left to go. Here's Turley. Turley crosses the timeline. Plays it to Coleman Atwater. Now it's Kauser on that far side. Underneath to Coleman Atwater, who spins, who drives, who puts it up, and ball swatted away by Jackson Brown. Denies Coleman Atwater as it goes out of bounds. Kauser to inbound for the Davis Darts. 16 left on the shot clock. It's Bennett Wright who drives, puts it up. The layup is waved off. An offensive foul called, and it's going the other way. Bennett Wright called for his second foul of the evening. 13th foul for the Davis Darts with 1:54 left to go here in the first half. Preston White leaves it for Johansson. Johansson against Coleman Atwater. Now for White to Blackett. Guarded by Bennett Wright. Wright pokes it out, but Preston White recovers. Vikings keep possession with 5. Johansson puts it up from a deep 3 and gets it to drop. Pleasant Grove here within striking distance. Atwater to Wright. Now it's Bessinger. Guarded by Johansson. Bessinger near the top of the key. Leaves it for Turley. Turley ends up keeping possession. Drives to the lane. Kicks it out for 3. No good. Hits the back of the rim. Comes back and rebounded by the Vikings. Another whistle. And another foul called with 59 seconds left in the first. It's currently a 30-22 8-point lead for the Davis Darts. We'll see if the Vikings can continue to cut into that lead. Preston White brings it up for Pleasant Grove. Guarded by Sparrow. Underneath to Palmer. Or excuse me, that's Blackett who leaves it for Anderson. Now Johansson for three off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Turley. Bodie Sparrow. Sparrow now brings it on the other end for the Davis Darts. Bessinger on the wing. Looking for options. Guarded by White. Gets it back out to Sparrow. 30 seconds left. 22 on the shot clock. Sparrow on the wing. Now in the corner for Turley. Turley underneath to Atwater. Atwater on the baseline. Gets it up and gets it to drop. Good look by Coleman. Atwater makes it a 10-point lead for the Davis Darts. White loses the handle. And Bodie Sparrow doing his best to win that ball back. They'll say it came off of Sparrow. And it'll be Pleasant Grove ball. Nine seconds left on the clock. Preston White now brings it up for the Vikings. Crosses the timeline with 5, with 4 to Anderson, who loses the handle, who puts it up and can't get it to drop. There's the buzzer. And we head to the halftime break. 10-point lead for Davis. 32-22. Back behind a phenomenal performance in the first half from Coleman Atwater. We'll take a break. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, second half action here on the Rewind Sports Network. I want to welcome you back into Davis High School as we get ready to start the second half between the Davis Darts and the Pleasant Grove Vikings. Good start for the Davis Darts in that first half. Coleman Atwater doing a good job leading this team. Had 7 points in that first half. We'll see if he can add to that tally here in the second as the Darts lead it 32-22 over the Pleasant Grove Vikings. Vikings here with possession as Blackett looking for options. Drives underneath, puts it up, and Guthrie gets it to drop. And Pleasant Grove out of the first two of the second half, 24-32. They trail. Bodie Sparrow on the wing. Out to Turley, to Bessinger. Back out to Turley. Now it's Christensen. To Sparrow. Sparrow underneath. Bessinger layup. Yes. Reverse layup from Trayden Bessinger is good. He adds 2 to his tally, as well as 2 to the Darts as they extend the lead back out to 10. Here comes Pleasant Grove. Palmer near the top of the key, guarded by Turley. Blackett does a good job to keep the handle. Now it's Guthrie. A whistle and a foul called. Foul called against Bessinger, who's called for his third foul of the evening. Pleasant Grove inbounds, leaves it for Palmer. Palmer now to Anderson. Back to Blackett. Blackett to Palmer. Palmer drives, plays it to Brown. Jackson Brown, defended by Turley. Turley gets a hand in there, but a whistle and a foul called. This one will go against JT Turley, who's called for his second foul of the evening. Second team foul for the Darts as well here in the third quarter. Now it's Palmer. 6:35 left to go. Turley gets a hand on it. Vikings keep possession. Here's Brown on the baseline. Puts it up and can't get it to drop, but a whistle, a foul called. This one against Coleman Atwater. And Hudson Guthrie, will head to the free throw line for 2. First free throw is up. First free throw is good as Hudson Guthrie He's able to get the first free throw to go. Second free throw coming up. Free throw is up. Free throw is good. And goes 2 for 2 on that trip to the line to get back within 8. Darts on the other end trying to extend the lead back to 10 or more. Turley drives, puts it up, and gets it to drop. Nicely done by JT Turley. Adds 2 on the board for the Davis Darts. 36-26, back to a 10-point lead. Here's Palmer. Palmer underneath to Blackett. Blackett kicks it out to Brown. Brown up the baseline. Reverse layup, no good. Rebounded by Christensen. Now ball coming the other way. Here's JT Turley pushing it up for the Davis Darts. Turley now drives to the lane, puts it up, and Turley's good. Hot start for Turley here in the second half. Adds another 2 to his tally and adds another 2 for the Davis Darts. Guthrie on the other end to Blackett. Kicks it out to Anderson. Anderson for 3 off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Bessinger. Quickly on the other end, it's Turley who plays it to Atwater. Atwater for 3. No good. Rebounded by Blackett. And a whistle and a foul called. And ball coming the other way. It's a turnover for the Darts. Vikings ball off the foul from Traden Bessinger. Bessinger called for his 4th foul of the evening. 4th team foul for the Davis Darts. Here's Palmer who brings it up for Pleasant Grove. Back to Palmer. Palmer to Johansson. Nice passing here by the Pleasant Grove Vikings. Now it's Guthrie underneath. Plays it to Cooper. Now a 3 for Blackett. Off the rim, no good. Atwater brings it down on the rebound. Coleman Atwater crosses the timeline. On the other end now for the Davis Darts. Plays it to Turley. A screen set up by Christensen. Turley takes it to the rack, puts it up, and 1. JT Turley. 6 points for him in the second half. Has a chance here to make it 7 on the 3-point play. Substitutions coming up for Pleasant Grove as Cooper Crockett is called for his first foul of the evening. Turley, free throw up, yes. 3-point play from JT Turley, who again has been hot to start this second half. Blackett will leave it to Johansson. Now plays it to Windsor. Windsor on the wing, guarded by Turley. Underneath to Crockett. Crockett plays it back to Windsor. Windsor back to Crockett. Crockett layup, no good, but a foul called. And this one will go against Turley. Turley's called for his 3rd foul of the night as Cooper Crockett will head to the line for free throws. Crockett. Free throws up. Free throw is good. Cowser checking back in for the Davis Darts. 4:18 left to go. Second free throw from Crockett. Free throw is up. And free throw is good. 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. And a timeout taken by the Pleasant Grove Vikings. We'll take it with them here on the Rewind Sports Network. I want to welcome you back into Davis High School after the timeout. Davis in possession. Now it's Sparrow, who leaves it for Cowser. Cowser to Atwater near the top of the key. Looking to spin, puts it up, can't get it to go, but a foul called as Windsor, getting his hands in there, will draw his 3rd foul of the afternoon. And now Coleman Atwater heads to the line for free throws. 4:01 left to go here in the 3rd. Atwater, free throw is up, and free throw is good. Gets the first one to drop. Second free throw coming up here for Coleman Atwater, who puts it up and is good. 2 for 2 on that trip to the line as the Davis Starts extend the lead 43-28 here against Pleasant Grove. Ball underneath to Crockett. Crockett leaves it for Johansson. Johansson guarded by Kauser. Now Christensen comes in support. Now it's Palmer. Palmer drives, looking for options, kicks it out to Windsor for 3, no good. Rebounded, brought in by Windsor. Now corner 3 for Johansson is no good. Rebounded by Coleman Atwater. And now here come the Davis Darts going the other way. And a whistle. And a foul called. Out of bounds, excuse me. The ball goes out of bounds for the Davis Starts. It'll be a turnover for Davis. And ball here with the Pleasant Grove Vikings as they inbound. Ball brought up by Preston White. White, guarded by Christensen. Pulls up, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Crockett, who does a good job to steal that one away. Second chance opportunity for Johansson is no good. And now here come the Davis Starts going the other way with Turley. Turley to Atwater. Atwater drives, and a foul called. This one will go against Preston White as he's called for his first foul of the night. Christensen puts it up, can't get it to drop, rebounded by Crockett. Brought in by Johansson. Johansson now crosses the timeline for Pleasant Grove. Leaves it to Preston White. White near the top of the key, will play it out to Blackett. Blackett guarded by Kauser. Trying to turn, looking for support. Has to play it out to Crockett. Crockett now for Windsor. Windsor on the wing. Windsor back underneath to Crockett. Crockett trying to turn. A travel called. And a turnover for Pleasant Grove. It'll be dart ball with 2:32 left to go here in the third. Substitutions coming up here for both sides as well. Prior to the inbound, and now ball back in play. Inbounded by Bennett Wright. And JT Turley will bring it up for the Davis Starts. Turley. Guarded by Johansson. Now underneath to Christensen. Christensen plays it to Turley. Turley to Atwater. Atwater turns. Tries to get it up. Nicely defended by Zane Windsor. As Pleasant Grove pushes the ball up with Windsor. Out for 3. And he's got it. Pleasant Grove doing a good job cutting into this lead. Now 43-31 as Jackson Brown hits the 3. Darts on the other end with Bodie Sparrow, who's called for a travel. Bodie Sparrow got caught up with the ball. It'll be a turnover for the Davis Starts. Pleasant Grove ball with 1:48 left to go here in the third quarter. Preston White brings it up for Pleasant Grove. Plays it to Anderson. Guarded by Turley. Leaves it for White. White on the wing. Drives to the lane. Kicks it out. Windsor for 3. Off the back rim. No good. Rebounded by Anderson, who takes it up. Layup is good. As Andrew Anderson adds 2 for the Pleasant Grove Vikings and gets this back within 10. Moala underneath. Ball batted away by Andrew Anderson. It goes out of bounds and out. Darts to inbound with 24 seconds left on the shot clock. Turley on the baseline, scanning, looking underneath to Kauser. Plays it to Atwater. With 1:02 left to go in the third. Moala back to Atwater. Step back, 3. No good. Comes off the rim, rebounded by the Vikings. Here's Preston White. White plays it up to Windsor, to Anderson. Underneath, now in the corner for Brown. Brown drives. Caught up with the ball, a whistle, and a foul called. This one will go against Kauser. Fifth team foul for the Darts. We'll have free throws here as Kauser's called for his second of the night. Brown, first free throw's up. First free throw is good. As the Vikings now within 9. Trying to make it an 8-point lead here off the free throw. Jackson Brown is good. 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. And now within 8 is Pleasant Grove. See if the Darts can add to their lead prior to the end of the third. 35 seconds left. Turley to Kauser up the baseline. Cuts back. Gets it to Atwater on the wing. Atwater drives, spins, puts it up. Gets it to go, but no basket as the travel is called. It's coming the other way. Turnover for the Darts. Vikings ball. Coleman Atwater. Can't believe it. Anderson in possession for the Vikings. Shot clock is off. 12 seconds left. Brown, a whistle, and a foul called. This one against Coleman Atwater. 9 seconds left, and Pleasant Grove will have a chance here at the free throw line to try to cut into this Davis Darts lead. First free throw's up, and first free throw is no good with 9 seconds left. Bodie Sparrow checking back in for Davis. Free throw here for Jackson Brown is up and is good. 1 for 2 on that trip to the line. As here comes JT Turley. Turley drives to the basket, puts it up, and gets it to go. Yes, sir, JT Turley. A heave from long distance is no good. And we head to the fourth quarter with a 45-36 Davis Dart lead. Don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter action here on the Rewind Sports Network when we return. We bring you in for the final quarter of action here between two 6A rivals in the Davis Darts and the Pleasant Grove Vikings. Davis trying to improve to 2-0 and staying undefeated on the year, while Pleasant Grove trying to avoid going 1-3 on the season. The Darts lead it 45-36 here at the start of the fourth. Kauser will leave it for Moala. Moala back to Atwater. Atwater to Kauser. Tries to get it back underneath to Moala. Stolen away by the Vikings. Here comes Pleasant Grove on the other end with Brown. Brown kicks it out. 4-3. Guthrie can't get it to go. And that'll go out of bounds and out. Turnover for the Vikings. Davis Dart ball. 45-36. That's the lead for the Darts. With 7:20 left to go. Ball comes out to Bennett Wright. Wright will play it to Sparrow. Sparrow to Kauser. Atwater in the corner. Thought about the three. Drives, puts it up, and gets it to go. Nicely done by Coleman Atwater. Adds 2 to his tally. And adds 2 for the Davis Darts. Ball on the other end with Windsor. Underneath to Brown. Brown to Anderson. Anderson for 3. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Sparrow. Sparrow brings it up for Davis. To Atwater. Atwater slowing things down. Step back. Jumper. And rebounded by... brought in by the Vikings. Here's Anderson. Lobs it over to Brown. Can't bring it in. A whistle. And a jump ball. It'll be possession Vikings. Zane Windsor on the baseline to inbound. Scanning. Looking. Plays it in. Brought in by Guthrie. Guthrie drives to the lane. Puts it up. and can't get it to go. Rebounded by Bodie Sparrow, and ball's coming the other way now for the Davis Darts. Sparrow drives to the basket, puts it up, a whistle, and a foul called. Bodie Sparrow will head to the line for free throws. The foul called against Jackson Brown, who's called for his first foul of the night. 6:22 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Bodie Sparrow has a chance to add to this Davis lead. First free throw's up. First free throw is no good as it bounces in and out. Sparrow's second free throw is up and is good. 1 for 2 on that trip to the line. Gets this back to an 8-point game. Ball now comes to Guthrie. And another whistle, another foul called. This one will go against Kauser, who's called for his third of the night. JT Turley checking back in. Ball in play. It's Palmer. Guarded by Kauser. Plays it to Windsor. Guarded by Atwater. Played it back out. Now here's Blackett. Another whistle. Another foul called as Kauser's called for his fourth foul of the evening. 35 as the shot clock resets for the Pleasant Grove Vikings. Ball in play underneath. Anderson puts it up, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Turley. Turley now driving it up for Davis. Takes it to the rack, puts it up, gets it to go. No, an offensive foul. JT Turley's layup is no good. Wiped off as Turley's called for the foul. Fourth foul on JT Turley. Ball out now to Palmer. Palmer on the wing, drives underneath, comes off of Guthrie. It'll be a turnover for the Vikings. Davis ball. 48-36, a timeout taken by the Pleasant Grove Vikings. We'll take it with them. Don't go anywhere. More fourth quarter action here when we return. Want to welcome you back into Davis High School. Alex Napolis here with you as the Davis Starts trying to hold on to a 48-36 lead. 5:21 left to go here in the fourth. Turley will bring it up for the Davis Starts. We'll play it to Kauser. Kauser now to Sparrow. Sparrow underneath to Atwater. Atwater takes it. Step back jumper is good. Coleman Atwater adds another 2 as the Darts push the lead out to 50. Or excuse me, gets 50. 50-36, they lead it. Ball goes out of bounds and out. Possession here staying with the Vikings with 4:52 left to go. Pleasant Grove playing it in. Windsor for 3. Yes! Blackett hits it on the corner 3. Makes it 50-39. Atwater puts it up and gets it to drop. Timeout taken with 4:37. Darts lead in 52-39. We'll take it with them here on the Rewind Sports Network. 4:37 left to go here in the fourth quarter. The Davis Starts up 52-39. Coleman Atwater adding 2 prior to the timeout taken. Vikings need a response, and they need a bucket in a big way. Guthrie spins, puts it up, can't get it to drop. Brought in by Bodie Sparrow, and now Sparrow here slowing things down for the Davis Stars. Coleman Atwater crosses the timeline. Atwater drives, puts it up, can't get it to go, but the whistle, a foul called. And it'll go against Andrew Anderson, who gets called for his second of the night. 4:10 left to go. Coleman Atwater heads to the line for free throws. Atwater, first free throw's up. First free throw is good. 53-39. Atwater, second free throw is up, and it's good. Goes 2 for 2 on that trip to the line from Coleman Atwater, and the Davis Stars take a 15-point lead. Palmer for the Vikings plays it to Andrew Anderson. Now back to Palmer. Palmer drives underneath, comes out and put up no good. Rebounded by Bessinger. That was Jackson Brown on the attempt. No good with 3:45 left to go in the fourth. Atwater again slowing things down here for the Davis Stars. Atwater gets to his left, out to Bessinger. Bessinger now drives the lane underneath to Christensen, who puts it up and in. Quickly stolen away, Sparrow to the rack, puts it up and gets it to go. Bodie Sparrow, 19-point lead for the Darts. Ball now on the other end, Brown puts it up, can't get it to drop, rebounded by Christensen. Gets it out to Atwater, and Coleman Atwater again happy to slow things down. Bodie Sparrow with the dagger for the Darts. Another foul called as Jackson Brown's called for his second foul of the night. 58-39, Davis leads it. Coleman Atwater here on the near side to inbound. We'll play it to Christensen. Christensen trying to get it back to Atwater. Will settle for Bessinger. Bessinger now to Coleman Atwater. And guarded by Anderson. Atwater drives to the lane, puts it up, and can't get it to drop. But the whistle as Atwater down on the court at the moment. And Atwater still down, and as we wait for free throws here. Palmer called for the foul. Chad Sims now out to look at Atwater. While they take a look at Atwater, we'll take a quick step aside here on the Rewind Sports Network. Coleman Atwater back on his feet. Heads out to the bench for a breather. Turley, first free throw's up, first free throw's good. JT Turley at the free throw line here makes it a 20-point Davis Dart lead. Adds another, and it's 60-39. Davis leads it with 2:38 left to go. Three from Palmer. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Johansson. Quickly played to Blackett. Blackett now kicks it out in the corner for Brown, who hits it from three. Here's Bodie Sparrow on the other end for the Davis Starts. Tries to get around Brown. Brown is called for the foul. And that'll be the fifth team foul for the Pleasant Grove Vikings. Brown called for his third foul of the night. Bodie Sparrow at the line for free throws. Sparrow, free throws up, and free throw is no good. Second free throw for Bodie Sparrow coming up. 2:13 left to go here in the fourth. Free throw is up, and free throw is good. 1 for 2 on that trip to the line for Bodie Sparrow. 61-42, Davis leads it. Palmer will leave it for Anderson. Anderson now on the baseline, spins, gets it out to Blackett. Blackett for three. Off the back rim, no good. Rebounded by Christensen. Davis does a good job to keep possession in and avoids the turnover. Bodie Sparrow now on the wing. Sparrow drives, puts it up, blocked away by Jackson Brown. 1:45 left to go here at Davis High School. Preston White checks in. Ashton Palmer checks in, as well as Kyler Gents, all in for Pleasant Grove. Turley on the baseline, plays it in to Christensen. Back underneath Christensen, puts it up, can't get it to drop, rebounded by Jackson Brown. Brown drives now for Pleasant Grove. Bessinger try to bat that one away. Three is good. How about Kyler Jency checking in and immediately hits a three for Pleasant Grove. 61-45. And a foul here on the other end, as Davis trying to play that one back in. So this one will head to the line for free throws here for the Davis Starts. .126 left to go. Turley, free throws up. Free throw is good. More substitutions here for Pleasant Grove as Cooper Crockett back in. Turley, second free throw's up. Second free throw is good, as he goes 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. 63-45, Davis leads it. White to Palmer, now Johansson underneath to Crockett. Crockett tries to put it up, does, can't get it to drop, and a foul called. Free throws coming up here for the PG Vikings. Turley called for the foul, his fifth of the night, and Turley will head to the bench. That will be it for Turley on the evening. Crockett, first free throw is no good. Crockett, second free throw is up, and it's good. 1 for 2 on that trip to the line for Cooper Crockett. High press here for the Vikings. Johansson trying to steal this one away from Bessinger, and a timeout taken by the Davis Starts. 1 minute left to go here in the fourth. We'll take it with them here on the Rewind Sports Network. I want to welcome you back in for the final minute of play here in the fourth quarter between the Davis Starts and the Pleasant Grove Vikings. Davis leads at 63-46 with 58 left to go. I'm Alex Napolis here on the Rewind Sports Network. Bodie Sparrow out to Kauser for 3 off the rim, no good. Rebounded, brought down by Palmer. And now Ashton Palmer gets it to Johansson. Guarded by Sparrow. Plays it to Gents. Now Johansson. Johansson drives out to Gents. Stolen away by Kauser. Kauser lobs it to Christensen. Christensen gets it out to Wright, and Wright will dribble this one out. Underneath to Kauser with 17 seconds left. And that will do it. That should do it here for the Davis Starts with 7 with 6. 2 with 1. There's the buzzer, and that will do it. 63-46, the Davis Stars have done it. Defend their home gym and beat another team in 6A in the Pleasant Grove Vikings. Again, the final score, 63-46. The Davis Stars remain undefeated on the season, go to 2-0 on the year, while the Pleasant Grove Vikings will fall to 1-3 as they start this new era under new head coach Carson Williams at Pleasant Grove. That's going to do it for us here on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. I'm Alex Napolis. Big shout out to Doug on the camera, and from the entire Rewind Sports family, we thank you for watching. Everyone have a good night. We'll see you next time here on KSLSports.com.